So the test series number 8, we'll take it as a geography. So class 10th geography of new NCERT was taken of the textbook titled Contemporary India 2. So entire book was taken for the grand test. So the syllabus includes chapter 1 resource and development, chapter 2 forest and wildlife resources, chapter 3 water resources, and then coming to chapter 4 agriculture. Chapter 5 mineral and energy resources was taken. Chapter 6 manufacturing industries. Chapter 7 lifeline of the national economy was taken. So here all the chapters was taken of the class 10th contemporary India 2 for the conduction of this test series. Sometimes in these test series, sometimes 2 or 3 questions will have one valid explanatory answer. So we need to identify that one. And then we coming to the this test series will mostly focus on the multiple choice questions only, which has a sentence form, assertion reasons. All the types of the questions was match the following, everything, ascending order, descending order, everything was taken. Format of the questions was taken for the conduction of this test. So in this agricultural activities question was given. Which of the following is true regarding on agricultural activities? The first one is the India is agriculturally important country because, yes, no doubt, India is important to the agricultural country because most of the population was engaged in agricultural activities like farming, dairy products, fisheries, etc. And 2/3 of the Indian population is engaged in agricultural activities. Yes, it is also a correct statement only. Most of the people are engaged in the agricultural activities as their main occupation. Agriculture is primary activities which produces most of the food that we can consume. Beside food grains, agriculture will also produce the raw material for the various industries like agro-based industries, mineral-based industries, etc. Especially agro-based industries are most important because it is related to the agricultural activities. So hence the first statement is true statement. India is agriculturally important as most of the 2/3 of the Indian population is engaged in the agricultural activities. So in this question, one elaborated sentence was given. So we need to identify the correct appropriate word term for this. So here 4 terms are given like primitive subsistence farming, slash and burn farming, and both primitive substance and slash burn farming, and none of the above. So we need to identify which one is the correct one. So in this type of the farming, so they are practiced in the small patches of the land with the help of the primitive tools and family and community labor. This type of farming depends on monsoons, natural fertility of the soil, and suitability of other environmental conditions to the crops grown. So all these are related to like a small patch of the farm, family as a labor, primitive tools, everything is related to the primitive substance farming. Remaining slash and burn farming is not related to this one. So this primitive substance farming is practice on the small patches of the land with the help of the primitive tools like hoe, dough, and digging sticks, etc. These are all the primitive sticks which are helpful for the doing of the cultivation of the farming. So it depends upon the natural fertility of the soil also. This is suitable for the environmental conditions. So primitive substance farming is the correct answer. So here, which of the following statement is true? The western and the central Himalayas well developed in the terrace farming. So strips of the grasses left to grow between the crops is nothing but the strip cropping. That strip cropping breaks the forces of the winds. Yes, this is also right answer. So the main advantage of this strip cropping is it will break the heavy wind forces. So this is right answer only. So option A and option B and option C are right answers only. So then here the terrace farming is most commonly found in the western Himalayas and central Himalayas. So it is nothing but the Himalayas are the mountain regions only. So when coming to the mountain regions, the terrace farming is most commonly cultivated. Those hence the first statement is correct statement only. The strips of the grass are grown between the crops. This is strip farming. This is also correct statement. And third statement is also right statement. Hence all the three statements are correct statements. So here the name the primitive tools which are used in the primitive substance agriculture. So this primitive agriculture is participated by the family as a labor with the help of the primitive tools in the a small patch of the land. So the tools includes the hoe. This is right answer only. Hoe is also primitive tool used in the primitive substance agriculture. Then Dave, this is also used in the primitive substance agriculture. Digging sticks are also used as the primitive tool used in the primitive substance agriculture. This is also right statements. So option A, option B, and option C are right statements. So hence, hoe, dough, and digging sticks are the most commonly used primitive tools which are used in the agriculture. So they are grown according to the environmental conditions. So hence option A, B, C are right answer. Here the what type of the farming is used. So here also one elaborated sentence was given. So we need to identify which one correct statement regarding on terms was given in as multiple options. So we need to identify which term is correct statement. First one is the slash and burn agriculture. Second one is the intensive substance farming. Third one is the both option A and option B. And the third one is the none of the above. So here the statement was given like this: name what type of farming is suitable for. In this type of shifting allows the nature to replenish the fertility of the soil through natural processes. Land productive in this type of the agriculture is very very low, as the farmers did not use the fertilizers and other modern inputs. So all the types are related to the primitive substance farming of the that is nothing but the slash and burn agriculture aspect. So in this type of the farming, it depends upon the monsoons, natural fertility of the soil, and suitability of the other environmental conditions to grow. So here the first statement is right answer. So here also one elaborated sentence was given. In this elaborated sentence, we need to identify which one is the correct statement. So the options was given like this. This is also slash and burn agriculture was given, intensive farming was given, and option A and option B are right answer. So the question was given like this: what type of farming is suitable for? Farmers clear a patch of land and produce cereals and other food crops to sustain their family. When the soil fertility decreases, the farmer shift and clear the fresh patch of the land for cultivation. So this is entirely is related to the flash and burn agriculture, most commonly prevalent in the northeastern area. So the shifting, this is also known as the shifting agriculture, because they are shift the one place to another place after the soil fertility was decreases and the land which is unfit for cultivation. So they will shift another place so that they will cultivate in another place. After left that agriculture area, that will be replenished by naturally. So hence the slash and burn agriculture is the more correct statement. So here they given the other names of the shifting agriculture. So here the shifting cultivation is called with the different names in different regions. So we need to identify the which region is different name was correctly adopted. So first he has given the shifting agriculture other names like Mipla, Konuko and Roka. So other names of the shifting agriculture here is Mipla was given, Konuko was given, and Roka was given. So Mipla is the other name of the shifting cultivation in Mexico and Central America. This is a right statement only. And then coming to the another one, Konuko. Konuko is the also other name of the shifting cultivator in Venezuela country. This is also right statement only. Roka is also other name of the Other name of the shifting cultivation in the Brazil. This is also correct statement only. So here the farmers clear a patch of the land and produce the cereals and other type of produce to sustain their family. Whatever the shifting agriculture is there, but they called with different names. This is all the three options are right answers, like Mipla, Conoco and Roca are right answers for the Mexico and Central America, Venezuela and Brazil respectively are right answer. And option D is right answer. So here in this also the other names of the shifting cultivation was names was given. So this is a shifting cultivation is known as the slash and burn agriculture. Masoli, here the Masoli was given. Ladang agriculture, other name of the shifting cultivation is Ladang was also given. Other name of the shifting cultivation Ray was also given. So the Masoli is the other name of the shifting cultivation in the Central Africa. This is the right answer only. Ladang is also a other name of the shifting cultivation in the Indonesia. This is also right answer only. Ray is also other name of the shifting cultivation in the Vietnam. This is also right statement only. So here option like Masoli, Radang and Ray are the other names of the shifting cultivation which calls with the names of the Central Africa, Indonesia and Vietnam etc. respectively. So all the three statements are right statement only. So option D is the right answer. So here when the soil fertility decreases, the farmers shift their and clear the patches of the land. So hence the name shifting cultivation was given. So the different names were also correct in this aspect. So here the other names of the shifting cultivation. So here the question was given in relation to the Indian aspect. So we need to identify jimming, other name of the shifting cultivation, that is nothing but the slash and burn agriculture. So the other name here jimming, palm love and deepa was given. So jamming cultivation is also other name of the shifting cultivation, which is more prevalent in the name of the northeastern states like Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Nagaland. Pamlo is also other name of the shifting cultivation in the Manipur state. This is also located in the northeastern states. Deepa is also other name of the shifting cultivation in the state of the Chhattisgarh and Andaman Nicobar Islands. So this is also correct statements. Here are the three options: jamming cultivation, Palau cultivation and Deepa cultivations are true regarding on northeastern states. Manipur and Chhattisgarh and Andaman Nicobar Islands are respectively are true statements. So here option D is right answer. All are correct. So here the other names of the primitive form of the cultivation. in India is correct or the statement we need to identify. This primitive form of the cultivation is also known as the slash and burn agriculture, or else we can also call it as a shifting cultivation. But here the appropriate term like a primitive form of the cultivation was given. So we need to identify which regions it was correct. So the primitive form of the cultivation other names includes beaver or dahiya, podu or penda, pama, dabi or common or briga. These are the other names of the primitive form of the cultivations. So beaver or dahiya are the other name of the primitive form of the cultivation in Madhya Pradesh. Podu or penda are other name of the primitive form of the cultivation in Andhra Pradesh. Pama, dabi or common or bringa are the primitive form, other name of the primitive form of the cultivation in Orissa. So option A, beaver, option B, podu and pama, dabi are the correct statements regarding on Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Orissa respectively are true statement. Hence option D is right answer. All are correct statement only. So this concept is also related to the primitive form of the cultivation in India. So the primitive form of the cultivation is nothing but the slash and burn agriculture. So the primitive form of the cultivation which includes the Kumari, Valtri, that is Valtri or Valtri, next Khil. All the three statements are a primitive form of the cultivations. So Kumari is the other name of the primitive form of the cultivation in the Western Ghats. This is the right statement only. So Valtri is the other name of the primitive form of the cultivation is more prevalent in the Rajasthan area, especially the areas like southeastern Rajasthan aspect. This is also correct statement only. Khil is the other name of the primitive form of the cultivation located in the more prevalent in the Himalayan belt. So this is also correct statement only. So here Kumari, Valtri and Khil are the other names of the primitive form of the cultivations in Western Ghats, southeastern Rajasthan and Himalayan belt are respectively true. R2. So hence option D, all are correct statement only is right answer. So here the other name of the primitive form of the cultivation different name in India was there, given. But productivity so is here two not in primitive form of the cultivation names was given. The very Kuruva, poor quantity of the productivity and another one is the agricultural output is coming from Kuruva the primitive is the other name of the primitive form of the cultivation in Jharkhand. So Kuruva and this is the right statement cultivation. Jamming cultivation is the other name of the primitive form of the cultivation in the northeastern region. This is also right statement only. Here option Kuruva and Kuruva cultivation and jamming cultivations are true statement regarding on Jharkhand and northeastern states are true. So this is also known as the slash and burn agriculture. So here different names with different regions was given. So the land of product, even the name was different, the land of productive in this type of agriculture is very low because the farmers did not use the fertilizers and other modern inputs. Even though the different names was there, So here one elaborated statement was given regarding on crops. So we need to identify where correct associated statement this crop was present. First one is the rice was given, next wheat, third one barley, fourth one corn. So we need to identify the characteristic feature of the above agricultural thing. Then we need to identify the name. So name the crop, which is commercial crop in Himachal and Haryana and Himachal Pradesh, and it is a substance crop in Orissa, and it is mainly a kharif crop. So whenever the term kharif crop is there, we need to go for with the rice. I think wheat is a rabi crop. So even though it is a kharif crop, it is a commercial crop in the northwestern frontiers. So rice is a commercial crop in the Haryana and Punjab. So in this commercial farming, the higher dose of the modern inputs was also given. The high yield varieties of the seeds, chemical fertilizers and insecticides, pesticides are used in order to get the higher productivity. The degree of the commercialization of agriculture is varies from one region to another region. Because for example, the rice is commercial crop in Haryana and Rajasthan, what he has given in first in this statement. But but in Orissa it is called as the substance crop. So this is the right, rice is the correct statement. So in this question, the type of the farming was given with the characteristic features. Characteristic features are unique features. So we need to identify appropriate term regarding on term or type of the farming in the multiple options. The multiple options are given: commercial farming, shifting cultivation, and plantation cultivation, and none of the above. So here all the for three statements among we need to identify which one is correct. So the characteristic features include the large tract of the land was used in this type of the farming, capital intensive input because of the high yielding varieties, use of the high yielding varieties, chemical fertilizers, insecticides, modern equipments, which will make the capital intensive input. Migrant laborers, because they need more laborers for this. The output of the farming used as the raw material in the respective industries, because even though they are using the high dose of the modern inputs, they are used mainly for the raw material for the respective industries to gain more profit. So all these are related to the commercial farming is right answer. So option A, correct, commercial farming is right answer. Option B and option C are wrong answers, like shifting cultivation and plantation cultivation. This is also wrong answer. So commercial farming is right answer for all. So here the pair statement was given. We need to identify which one is the right statement. Intensive substance farming is related to the labor intensive farming. This is the right statement only. Tea crop is the labor intensive farming, labor intensive industry. So here they are related to the plantation agriculture, plantation type of the farming. The single crop is grown in a large area so that the plantation has interfered with the agricultural and industry. So hence the name, the labor, and more number of the labor was used. So that this is a labor intensive industry in relation to the crop tea. So intensive substance farming is a labor intensive farming. This is right answer only. So option B, tea crop is also the labor intensive farming. This is also right answer. Both option A and option B are right answers. Um, So here large area was used, capital intensive inputs with the help of the migrant laborers. All the producers used as the raw material for the respective industry. So hence the name labor intensive farming. More number of the people are present. Hence the option A and B are right answer. So here, which of the following are characteristic features of the commercial farming? Use of the higher dose of the modern inputs, use of the high dose of the high yielding varieties of the seeds, that is nothing but the hybrid seeds, use of the chemical fertilizers, use of the chemical fertilizers and pesticides and insecticides, which will help the kill the microorganisms, harmful microorganisms to agriculture. So all are related to the that because they everything they are related to the to obtain higher productivity of the agriculture. So the degree of the commercialization of agriculture is also vary, but even though it is vary, this is all related to the commercial farming only. So option A, B, C, like use of the high doses of the modern inputs, high yielding varieties, and chemical fertilizers are a true statement. Or rice is the commercial crop in the Haryana and Punjab. We already discussed. This is the finest example for the finest example. So option A, B, C are right answer. D is the right answer. All are correct. So here some of the characteristic features was given regarding on the commercial farming. So we need to identify these characteristic features are related to the commercial farming or not. So use of the pesticides, use of the insecticides. So whenever they used pesticides and insecticides, so why they are used? Because to obtain higher productivity of the agricultural output. So these are related to the commercialization of the agriculture. So even though they are vary from the place to place, strictly we can say it is a commercial farming only. So option A and option B are correct statements only. The plantation, the high yielding varieties of the seeds was also used, because everything the use of the pesticides and insecticides are related to the use of the high dose of the modern inputs, which are more prevalent in the commercial type of the farming. So option A and option B are a correct statement regarding on commercial farming. So here the characteristic features of the commercial farming was given. The use of the high dose of the modern inputs. First option was given. Yes, no doubt. The most of the more use of the high dose of the modern use inputs, something like high yielding varieties seeds and chemical fertilizers, use of pesticides, use of insecticides, because all these are used to obtain higher productivity. The degree of commercialization here, the commercial farming. So the degree of commercialization of agriculture varies from the place to place. So in some area more commercial crop was there. The same crop will have substance crop at some other places. So here all these commercial characteristic features, use of the pesticides, insecticides, fertilizers, high yielding seeds, and more use of the all these things which makes to use more water use, that increase the demand of the water also. So the characteristic features of the commercial farmings are all the options are true statements only. So option A, B, C, D, E are correct answers. Option D is all are correct. So here the plantation crops were regarding examples of the plantation crops was given. The plantation crops also closely associated with the commercial farming. So we need to identify which plant is which crop is the plantation crops here. Tea is the plantation crop in India. Right answer. Coffee is the plantation crop in India. This is also right answer. Rubber is also a plantation crop in India. This is also right answer. Even sugarcane is also plantation crop in India. Then banana is also finest example for the plantation crop in India. So here the tea, coffee, rubber, sugarcane and banana are the most important plantation crops. The tea in Assam, North Bengal, coffee in and North Bengal, tea both Assam and North Bengal, coffee in Karnataka are important plantation crops in these states. Since the production is mainly for market, a well-developed network of the transport communication connecting the plantation area. They also have the processing the industry's value. So here all the statements are correct statements only. So here one side crop name was given, another side crop pattern was given. We need to identify the correct match in this. So the wheat is a rabi crop. Yes, no doubt wheat is a rabi crop. Right answer only. Wheat and barley is also rabi crop. This is also right answer only. Pias is also rabi crop. Yes, this is also right answer only. The other examples like a gram and a mustard also are examples of the rabi crop. These rabi crops like wheat, barley, peas, they were sown in the winter season in the month of the October to December region months, and these crops were harvested in the April to June in the summer season only. So option A, B, C are correct answers only. So here also one side crop name was given and the other side crop pattern was given. We need to identify the correct crop match. So here also the crop gram is related is an example for the rabi crop. This is right answer only. Mustard is also is an example of the rabi crop. This is also right answer only, because these rabi crops both gram and mustard crops were sown in the winter season in the month of the October to December, and it is harvested in the summer season in the month of the April to June. So these crops were very grown in the large part of the India also, like northwest province, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand also important producing north. These are rabi crops. Availability of the precipitation during the winters due to the western temperature cyclones helps in the success of these crops. So most winter here also we can also frame the question like this: the reason for the winter precipitation is from the western disturbances. We can also conclude like this. So all options are correct answers. So here one side crop pattern was given, and another side type of the precipitation naturally occurring. No doubt we are using the irrigation system to compensate the need of the water in the crop area. So one side rabi crop, kharif crop, and zaid crop was given, and so we should identify the correct reason for the precipitation for these crops time. Rabi crop is winter rainfall was due to the western temperate cyclones. This is right answer only. Kharif crop was the rainfall was occurred associated with the southwest monsoons, and zaid crop was mainly due to the irrigation because of the hot and dry summer seasons. This is also a right answer. Both the precipitation factors like for rabi crop, kharif crop and zaid crop are true regarding on western temperature cyclones, southwest monsoons, and irrigation. All are the respectively are true statements only. All are correct answers. So here Rabi crops states was we need to identify which state belongs to. So whenever the term Rabi crop states, we need to identify northwest parts of the India like Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand. These are all northwest province. Northwest province. They are important factor for the production of the wheat and other Rabi crops. Because of the availability of the precipitation occurs due to the western temperate cyclones. So which of the following associated with the Rabi crops? So we need to say it is northwest province. So like Punjab, Haryana and Himachal Pradesh are all are true statements only. So option A, B, C are right answers. So here apart from the northwest provinces of India, which produces the rabi crops. There are also some of these states are also included uh, rabi crop producing states, which includes first one Jammu and Kashmir. Some of the states are there, but here are the options like Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand, and Uttar Pradesh was given. So here these states, all the statements are correct statement only. The Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand, and Uttar Pradesh states are rabi crop states, which are important for the production of the wheat and other rabi crops. So these crops were sown in winter season in the month of the October to December, and harvested in the summer season in the month of the April to June. So some of the wheat rabi crops includes wheat, barley, peas, gram, and mustard crops. Most of these rabi crops are they grown in the large part of India, apart from the northwest provinces of India. So option A, B, C are correct answers. So option D is right answer. So here, which of the following states are associated with the rabi crop states? So whenever the crop which was sown in the winter season, in the month of the October to December, and harvested in the summer season in the month of the April to June is considered to be the rabi crop states. So here Punjab and Haryana was given. This is northwest provinces of India. This is right answer. Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir is also right answer. Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh is also important for the production of the wheat and other rabi crops growing areas. That other rabi crops includes barley, peas, gram and mustard crops. All these because of the success of the Green Revolution in the northwest provinces, they grown more at the this Punjab and Haryana area, and it is also spread at the Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. So these are all important for the all the options are correct answers, like Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir are the rabi crop producing states. Option D is right answer. So here, which of the following is true regarding the rice? So rice is the staple food of the majority of the people in India. So our country is the second largest, even though our country is producing the second largest producer of rice in the world after China. So you can consider this rice crop is a kharif crop. So which requires on the high temperature, high humidity and high annual rainfall. So here the first one, the option was given, the major staple food crop of the majority of the India, because most of the people in India consume rice as a staple food. So this is right answer only. Fortunately, he was not given any regarding on wheat. So to avoid confusion, he directly given with the rice only. So rice is the right answer. So rice is a kharif crop. Yes, no doubt, rice is a kharif crop. So we already know this kharif crop grown, sown and harvested in the exactly somewhat next to the rabi crops. So this is the right answer only. So option A and B are right answer. So previously we learned about the suitable cultivation of the rabi crop growing states. So in this the suitable regions for the cultivation of the rice in India he has given. So whenever rice is needed, the more water is required. So wherever the more water is present, like plains, plain areas like Ganga plain, Brahmaputra plains, they produce the more rice producing areas. So the plains of North India, plains of Northeastern India, that Northeastern India is related to the Brahmaputra plains. The plains of the North India is related to the Ganga plains. So the coastal regions also has more adequate more adequate water facility. Delta region is a more fertile soil is present, so for which is helpful for the cultivation of the rice in India. So all the options are right answers. Whenever there is a less number of less water, so definitely an root canal system, so canal irrigation system was properly properly maintained. So these are all natural regions of the producing the cultivation of the rice in India. So name the places where rice cultivation is possible with irrigation system. So we also we know the most of the rice cultivation regions are included in the Ganga plains and Brahmaputra plains and coastal plains and deltaic plains. So apart from those areas also, some of the areas like northwest provinces are also produce the rice, which is a commercial crop and substantial crops in the Orissa, no doubt. But these crops are also produced in the northwest provinces with irrigation systems. So all the northwest provinces are a true statement. So here the Punjab is also related to the northwest provinces. Haryana is also related to the northwest provinces. Western Uttar Pradesh and part of the Rajasthan also are the parts of the northwest provinces of India. So hence option A, B, C, D are right answers. So D, all are correct answers. So whenever there is a less adequate of work, there is a development of the dense network of the canal irrigation system, and the tube wells have made possible to grow the rice in the areas of less rainfall less rainfall regions. So all the options are true statements. So here, which type of irrigation system required for the cultivation of the rice? So in the especially we can during the northwest provinces, so where the irrigation system, where the natural plenty of water is not available, then the development of the dense network of the uh, uh, canal system, irrigation system was made, which includes the two things like a canal irrigation system and a tube well irrigation system. So here both the options was given like a canal irrigation system and a tube well irrigation system. So option A and B are true statements. Both this canal irrigation system, tube well irrigation system is possible to grow rice in the areas of the less rainfall regions like such as the Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh and parts of the Rajasthan. So all the both the statements like canal irrigation system and tube well system was true. So option A and B are right answer. So we need to memorize that remember that whenever there is a less area of rainfall, it grows with the help of irrigation systems like canal irrigation system and tube well irrigation system. So here the climatic conditions which are required for the rice cultivation was given. That is nothing but the ideal requirements for the cultivation of the rice. So cultivation of rice means we need to identify three things as well. First one temperature, next one humidity, and third one annual rainfall. So the height, it should be high temperature more than 25 degrees of temperature should be required for the cultivation of the rice. This is right answer. High humidity is also required for the cultivation of the rice. This is also right answer. High annual rainfall, here more than 100 was given. Usually some people will consider the more than 200 centimeters is considered the higher rainfall, but absolutely less than 50 centimeters or less than 10 centimeters is considered to be the scanty rainfall. So here ideal requirements for the cultivation of the rice is includes high temperature, high humidity, high annual rainfall. Hence option A, option B and option C are right answers. So the option C is right answer for all. Even though it is a kharif crop, it requires all the climatic conditions are high in level. So option C is the right answer. So here in this question, the mining areas and regions covered pairs was given. We need to identify which one is the correct pair. First one is the rat hole mining. The rat hole mining is more prevalent in the northeast area. Then coal mining area is Jawai, right answer. Then coal mining area Chirapunji. This is all the national green tribunals has declared illegal activities and recommended these should be stopped forthwith. So rat mining, do you know the most of the minerals in India are nationalized and their extraction is possible only after obtaining the proper permission from the government. In most of the tribal areas, in especially Northeast India, the minerals are owned by individuals in commerce. So in Meghalaya, there are the large deposits of the coal, iron ore, limestone, dolomite, etc. So the coal mining is present in the Jobai. This is the right answer, which was given in the second option. Chirapunji is also dominated by the family members in the form of the long narrow tunnels. So that is nothing. The long narrow tunnels is nothing but uh, rat hole mining. This is also right answer. So National Green Tribunal was monitor all these illegal activities of the mining areas. This is also right answer. All the three are right answers. So here, which of the following is true regarding on the rat hole mining? So first we should know what is rat hole mining. So the coal mining regions, especially the coal mining regions, was done by the family members in the form of the long narrow tunnels. So whenever the term mining areas in the long narrow tunnels is nothing but the rat hole mining. The name suggests it is a rat hole. How the rat was make holes. So this is the most prevalent in the northeast area, especially in the Meghalaya regions, because this rat hole mining was done by the family members in the form of long narrow tunnels. So national green tribunals usually had declared rat hole mining is illegal and recommended that these should be stopped forthwith. So rat hole mining by individual members without proper permission from the government is considered to be the illegal activity. Hence, option A and option B are right answers. So rat hole mining is more prevalent in the northeast region, and the National Green Tribunal (NGT) was declared rat hole mining is illegal. So option A and option B are right answers. So here, which of the following is true regarding a mineral? Rocks are the combination of the homogeneous substance is now known as the mineral. This is the correct statement only. Homogeneous, naturally occurring substances with a definite internal structures, because one definite internal structure, because one, for example, take one element like iron ore. So that homogeneous mixture contain one internal structure only, that is nothing but iron internal structure. So that is nothing but mineral. So both this is nothing but the definition was given for the mineral first aspect, like rocks are combinations of the homogeneous substances with the definite internal structure is nothing but a mineral. So option A and option B are right answer. So here the topic for the mineral was taken. So with minerals we know they are renewable, non-renewable was broadly categorized. Among this, we need to, but first we should know the basic definitions and the basic characteristic features of that mineral was taken, like homogeneous mixture with a definite internal pattern is nothing but mineral. So option A and option B are right answers. So here, name the minerals. Which of the following minerals are found in plateau regions? So in India, most of the regions were covered with plains, plateaus, river valleys, mountains, etc. So among these plateau regions have more number of more number of mineral content. So here finest examples for these things are mica deposits were more predominantly available in the Chota Nagpur plateau. So the bauxite deposits are more predominantly available in Amarkantak plateaus. So both mica deposits and bauxite deposits are available in the Chota Nagpur and Amarkantak plateaus. Plateaus are true. So whenever the term of physiographic regions where the mineral resources are available, so we need to identify the more appropriately correct answer is the plateau region. Among plateau, Chota Nagpur plateau has mica deposits, and Amarkantak plateau has bauxite deposits. So hence option A and option B are right answers. So here name the minerals associated with the basic mineral. So when the term why the basic mineral was given, because iron is the basic mineral and this is the backbone of the industrial development. So India is so whenever all the industries need one base to establish, only need one basic element, that one mineral element, that is nothing but iron. So hence the name basic mineral was adopted to the iron ore. Aluminum is also used more abundantly, but to establish industrial industries, morely iron is needed. So this is the basic mineral and the backbone of the industrial development. Hence the name basic mineral is mainly goes to the iron ore. So option A iron ore is right answer, and option B, C, D like aluminum, gold, copper are not appropriate answer for this. So option A, iron, is the right answer. Remaining all the three options are wrong answers. So here the iron content of the iron ore is here was given. We need to identify in the decreasing order of the iron content in the iron ore. So here the options was given magnetite, hematite, limonite, and siderite. These are the three forms of the iron ore. They are divided based on the iron content. So the magnetite contains 70% of the iron. Hematite contains 50 to 60% of the iron. Then limonite contains the 40 to 60% of the iron content. Then siderite contains the 40 to 48%. That is the 48% that is less than the limonite. So then coming to the this decreasing order, first one is the uh, magnetite 70%, hematite 50 to 60%, limonite 40 to 60%, and siderite less than the limonite. So option A is right answer. So here, which of the following iron ore and predominant uses are correctly paired? No doubt, iron is the basic mineral, that is the backbone of the industrial development. But certain types of the iron ores like hematite, magnetite, limonite, siderite, they can use in particular applications. So the magnetite is more commonly used in the electrical industry. Then hematite contains the magnetite contains the uh, more content of the iron, nearly 70%. So they can use it in the electrical industry because of the that conduction properties whatever. So then the magnetite was used in the electrical industry. Hematite is used in the industrial iron ore areas. So option A and option B are right answers. The question was given like this: which of the following iron ore and the predominant use of the such iron ore of iron was correctly paired? First one is the magnetite, electrical industry, right answer. Hematite is used in the industrial iron ore area. This is also right answer. Both option A and option B are right answers. So here, which of the here the question is related to the iron ore. Only four states produce the more than 9/10 of the total production of the iron ore in India. So when coming to the So that more than 4 states like Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, and Jharkhand. These are the iron ore belting areas. More than 97% of the iron ore is produced from this area. Remaining 3% is produced from the other states. So hence the option, first option is right answer. Then limonite is an iron ore. Yes, no doubt, because the iron ores are magnetite, hematite, limonite, and siderite. So among the third highest iron content, that is related to the 40 to 60% of the iron is present in the limonite. This is also right answer. Both option A and option B are right answers. So this data was given according to the 2018-19. Almost entire production of the iron ore 97 is made from the Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, and Jharkhand. So we taken that data. So option A is also right answer. Both option A and option B are right answers. So here, which of the following are major mineral belt in India? So in major iron belt of India, we have given. So we need to identify which one is right answer. Orissa and Jharkhand belt. This is right answer only. Orissa Jharkhand iron belt is right answer only. This is covers in the Mayurbhanj, Jharkhand area, and Singvam district in the Jharkhand area is mined in the So second one is the Durg Bastar, Chandrapur iron belt. This is also right answer. This is located in the belt of the Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra region. So the Ballari, Chitradurga and Chikmagalur, Tumakuru belt, iron belt. This is located in the Karnataka belt. Karnataka is major aspect. Then Maharashtra Goa belt, which includes the state of the Goa and Ratnagiri district of the Maharashtra. This is also right answer. All the four iron belt, Orissa Jharkhand belt, Durgapur Bastar Chandrapur iron belt, Ballari, Chitradurga, Chikmagaluru, Tumakuru iron belt, and Maharashtra Goa iron belt are correct answers. All are correct answers. So here some of the various mineral belts are given. We need to identify which mineral is more predominantly available in this region. Orissa Jharkhand belt. Whenever the term Orissa Jharkhand belt will come, the Mayurbhanj Singamam district of the Jharkhand is more famous for the hematite iron ore. So Durgapur, Bastar and Chandrapur iron belt, Ballari, Chitradurga, Chikmagalur belt, Maharashtra Goa belt. All are these related to the iron ore belt, but not related to, these are not related to the aluminum belt, copper belt and coal belt. Because these were Orissa and Jharkhand related to the Singham district of the iron, hematite iron. Durgapur, Bastar and Chandrapur, they are related to the high grade hematite content iron is present in this. Ballari, Chitradurga, here also Kedurmukh deposits are also available. It is one of the largest in the world. This is also Maharashtra, Goa iron. This is also related to the iron belt. All the four karstic iron belt are majorly related to the iron belt. Hence, option A is right answer. So here, which of the following regions are iron ore mining are true? First one is the he has taken the Orissa region. In Orissa region, Badam Pahar is the iron ore mines in the Mayurbhanj region. This is right answer. Again, the state Orissa was given. Kendusgar, Kendusgar district of the is also famous for the iron ore mining areas. Jharkhand is famous for the Singham district of iron, which is morely in in the Jharkhand Singham district. Hematite iron ore is presented. It is mined in Goa and Nomundi regions are more prominently available iron ore minings. So option A, B, C, D are right answer. So here the question given like this: which of the following regions are iron ore mining area in India? Orissa, Kendujhar district, Badampahar district, and in Jharkhand Singamam district are right answer. So here name the locations of the Maharashtra Goa belt region. So whenever this Maharashtra Goa belt is more predominantly with the iron ore mining. So iron ore is more predominantly present in the Maharashtra Goa belt. So in coming to the Maharashtra, this is mostly Ratnagiri district of the Maharashtra is more predominantly present in the iron ore belt. This is also a major iron ore belt. Maharashtra Goa belt includes the state of the Goa, and Ratnagiri district of the Maharashtra is a major iron ore belt in India. Most of the iron is located in this area. So option A is right answer. Here Nasik district, no doubt Nasik is also located in Maharashtra, but not iron predominant is located. Both option A and option B are right answers. No, this is not appropriate one. So option D is none of the above. This is also not relevant to the answers. So option A, the most predominantly Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra, more predominantly iron ore present. So option A is right answer. So here the commercial application of the sulfuric acid we taken. This commercial application of sulfuric acid mostly related to the chemical industry. So the chemical industry in India is fast growing and diversifying. Both the small scale and large scale manufacturing units are available in the also present with this. Then coming to the sulfuric acid, the inorganic chemical includes the comes under sulfuric acid. It is used to manufacture fertilizers, right answer only. It is used to manufacture of the synthetic fibers. This is also right answer. The manufacturing of the plastics is also right answers. So option like commercial manufacturing of fertilizers, synthetic fibers, and plastics are related to the commercial applications of the sulfuric acid. All are true answers only. So even though it is a inorganic chemical, it is mostly used in the most of the chemical industries only. Right answers. So all the three answers are right answers, like fertilizers, synthetic fibers, and plastics. So here also there is a commercial application of this sulfuric acid was taken. So first one is the adhesive. In previously we discussed the inorganic chemical of the sulfuric acid is mostly commonly used in fertilizers, synthetic fibers, and plastics used. So then here also there extinction of this commercial application of the sulfuric acid, like adhesives, paints, and dye stuffs are taken. All the three are correct answers only. So the commercial application of the sulfuric acid adhesives are correct answer. So it is paints are also used in paint for the emulsification process, also helpful in the sulfuric acid. This is also right answer. Dye stuffs for the separation of the colors and mixture of the colors. The sulfuric acid is mostly commonly used in dye stuffs also for the coloring agent. This is also right answers. So adhesives, paints, and dye stuffs are the commercial applications of the sulfuric acid. All are correct answers. So option D, all are correct answers is the right option among remaining are not appropriate one. So here the commercial application of the soda ash was taken. So previously the commercial application of the sulfuric acid was taken. Now coming to the soda ash, that soda ash is is also related to the chemical industries. So the soda ash is most commonly used in the glass industry. This is right answer. Right answer. This is soda ash also used in the soaps and detergent sectors. This is also right answer. The soda ash is also more commonly used in the paper industry. This is also right answer. So option A, the soda ash are used to make glasses. So hence they use it in glass industry. Also use it to make soaps and detergent sectors. This is also right answer. Soda ash are also used in the paper industry. This is also right answer. So option A, option B and option C are correct answers. Hence the go option, multiple options, option D, all are correct answers. Remaining are given only two are correct, but here all the three are correct answers. So option D is right answers. Remaining option A, B, C are wrong answers. So in this question, the concept of the location of the chemical industries in India was taken. So first one, the question was given like this: which of the following regions are locations of the chemical industries in India? The inorganic chemical industries are widely spread over in India. It comprises of the large scale and small scale manufacturing units. It is the fast growing industry and diversifying. So hence it is widely spread all over the country. Right answer. Organic chemical industries located at near to the oil fields, because oil fields are oil refineries and petrochemical plants are main essential raw materials for the organic chemical production. So hence they are more closely related to the oil refineries and petrochemical plants. This is also right answers. So the rapid growth has been recorded in the both organic and inorganic sectors. So the only emphasis, first option was emphasized on the inorganic chemicals widespread over the country. This is right answer. Organic chemical industry is located near to the oil fisheries and petrochemical plants. This is also right answers. Hence option A and option B are right answers. So in this question, the commercial application of the petrochemicals was given. We know that the chemical industry in India is fast growing and diversified. both to large scale and small scale manufacturing industries was growing more. So the rapid growth has been recorded in both organic and inorganic sectors was there because of this commercial application was grown more, that makes more demand to the various industries. So here the commercial application of the petrochemical industries was taken. So the manufacture of the synthetic fibers it needed for the commercial application is first one is commercial application, that manufacturing of the synthetic fibers needed petrochemical raw materials. So for the manufacturing of the synthetic rubber also it is used. For the plastic industry is also used in these petrochemicals. So the growth was there. The demand of as the demand was increases, the growth of the manufacturing industry was also increased. So option A, B, C are a right answer. So all are correct options only. Option D is the right answer. So here the commercial applications of the chemical petrochemicals was there taken. So we already discussed that it is a fast growing and diversifying sector comprised of the both small scale and large scale manufacturing units. The rapid growth was there because of the demand for the it was used in various industries. Hence the petrochemical industry was grown more. So here the commercial application was taken, that dye stuff for in the dye stuff, that is coloring stains, the petrochemicals was taken. Drugs and pharmaceuticals. So in some of the pharmaceutical companies and the drugs, these petrochemicals was used, but in minor quantity only they are used. But it is an essential part only. Both the dye stuff and drug and pharmaceutical companies are the correct commercial applications of the petrochemicals. Hence, option A and option B are correct answers. So C is the right answer. Both option A and option B are right answers. These industries are very widely spread over the countries. So we need to understand that one because of the demand of the growth and demand of the raw materials. So in this, the commercial applications of the petrochemicals was taken. So aspect one is the manufacturing of the synthetic fibers. This is right answer only. The manufacturing of the synthetic rubbers also petrochemicals was used. This is also right answer. Manufacturing of the plastic industry is also used in the petrochemicals. This is also right answer. The manufacturing of the dye stuffs, chemicals were dye stuffs also used as a commercial application of the petrochemicals. So this is also right answer. The drugs and pharmaceuticals are also used. So here all the commercial aspects of the petrochemicals was there. Hence there is a demand for the petrochemicals. So hence it leads to the fast growing and diversifying industry, which comprises of the both small scale manufacturing units and large scale manufacturing units. The growth was recorded in the both organic and inorganic sectors. So all the commercial applications like synthetic fibers, synthetic rubber, plastic industry, dye stuffs, drugs and pharmaceuticals are the commercial applications of the petrochemicals are correct answers. Hence option D, all are correct answers. is the correct appropriate answer. Remaining are selectively they taken. So option D is the right answer. So in this assertion and reason was given. We need to identify both assertion statement is right or not, reason statement is right or not. Then we need to identify the reason is correct explanation to the this assertion statement is right or not. This is the protocol which we need to follow for the assertion and reason type question. So the question was given like this: give the below the statement is followed by two possible reasons 1 and 2. Assertion: the chemical industry is its own largest consumer. So the reason: the basic chemicals undergo the process to further produce other chemicals that are used for the industrial applications, agriculture, or directly for the consumer markets. Yes, no doubt there are no doubt this chemical industry is consumer of their own. In others also it was used in the other than the other applications like industrial applications, agriculture, and consumer market, and directly used for the consumer markets. All are appropriate answers only. So option A. So reason is the correct explanatory answer for assertion. So hence both the assertion and the reasons are correct statements. Then reason is the correct explanatory answer for assertion. This is also right statement. Option A is right answer. So here some of the types of the industries was given at one side. So other name or other examples of that industry was given on another side. So we need to identify the correct match in this. Seasonal industry is the sugar industry. Is a seasonal industry? Yes, it is, no doubt. It is a seasonal industry only because sugars the sugar industries are more seasonal because of the availability, and these sugar industries are very close to the agriculture market after the close to the field. After whenever there is harvesting has happened, then they directly go to the sugar industry and they can produce more sugar. But they can has happened seasonal because they are close to the agriculture field. Whenever they completed it will come. Basic industry, the iron and steel industry is a basic industry because of it is the backbone of all the industries. Iron and steel industry is a heavy industry because of the heavy nature of the iron. So it goes in the heavy industry. Self-consuming industry, chemical industry is the self-consuming industry because the basic materials undergo processing to further produce other chemicals which are consumed by the chemicals only. Hence, chemical industry is a self-consuming industries, and all the options are correct options only. Option D is right answer. All are correct. So this question is related to the type of industry. He has given one appropriate statement. So we need to identify which one is the correct statement. So the industries which includes the fertilizer industry, aluminum industry, iron industry, and copper industry. Among these, we need to identify which one is the correct industry. So here the question was given like this: name the industries well developed and expanded to several other parts of the country after Green Revolution. So after Green Revolution, there is the demand of the pesticides, insecticides, etc. All these all these are helpful for the development of the fertilizer industry. So option A, the fertilizer industry is the correct option. So the other options like iron industry, aluminum industry, copper industries are not correct appropriate answers. So after the Green Revolution, the industry expanded to several other parts of the country. Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Kerala contributed towards the half of the fertilizer production. So that fertilizer aspect, only Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Kerala, only 5 states are producing more than half of the fertilizer production of the country. So option A, fertilizer is the correct answer. So in this is also related to the fertilizer industry. The first statement, here the question given like this: which of the following is true regarding the fertilizer industry? First one, the only 5 states contribute to the half of the fertilizer production of the country. So the states like Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, first one Gujarat, second one Tamil Nadu, third one Uttar Pradesh, fourth one Punjab and fifth one Kerala. These 5 states contributed to the more than half of the fertilizer production of the country. So first statement is correct statement. Main component present in the nitrogen fertilizer is urea. So urea is the most essential component for the growth of the agricultural crops. So urea is also correct answer. So option A and option B are the right answers only. So the fertilizer industry is concentrated around the production of the nitrogenous fertilizers, mainly urea. So hence the most of the nitrogenous fertilizers production is mainly for the urea, and other components like phosphoric fertilizers and aluminum phosphate and complex fertilizers which have combinations of nitrogen NPK are third one. Potash is also entirely imported as country. This is so main composition for the urea is the appropriate component for the nitrogenous fertilizer is right answer. So the name the complex of the elements present in the fertilizer bags. So first one is the nitrogen is the right answer only. Phosphate is also right answer. K for potash is also right answer. So whenever we see the fertilizer bags, there is NPK, the shortcut is there. That is nothing but the N for nitrogen, P for phosphorus, K for potash. All the NPK fertilizers are available in a complex way. This potash is entirely imported as the country because it does not have any reserves for the commercial usable potash or potassium components in any other form. So even though we are imported this potash, that the fertilizer bags, the complex NPK amount will be there, like nitrogen, phosphate and potash. So all are correct statement only. So option D is right answer. All are correct. So we also know other fertilizer components like nitrogenous fertilizers, mainly urea, phosphoric fertilizers, ammonium fertilizers are also there. So here the only came in the complex elements available in the fertilizer bags, NPK, which is available in India. So here one statement was given. We need to identify which one is related to the main component of the fertilizer industry. First one is the potash, second one is the nitrogen, third one is the urea, and fourth one is aluminum. So we need to identify which one is the correct option for the characteristic feature. So name the fertilizer element that country does not have any reserves of the commercial usable components in either other form. So when we see the complex fertilizers, the combinations of the NPK, nitrogen, phosphate, and potash. Among the third one, the potash is entirely imported as the country because it does not have any reserves. So potash is the right answer. Even nitrogen is available in our country. Urea is also available in country. Aluminum is also available. Aluminum phosphate is also available in country. So all the three elements are like nitrogen, urea, and aluminum phosphate are available in country, but potash was not available any other reserves in our country. So potash is the right answer. It does not have any reserves commercially available components. So potash is the right answer. Option A is right answer. So here two statements are given which are related to the potash that we need to identify which one is the correct statement. So the element which entirely imported to the India and used as a fertilizer industry is nothing but potash. Yes, no doubt. This is the correct statement only because among the complex fertilizers of nitrogen, NPK, nitrogen, phosphate, and potash, the third one, that is nothing but potash, is entirely imported as a country and it does not have any reserves of commercial usable potash or potassium components in any form. Hence, the potash is the right answer. India does not have potash reserve, hence it is need to import. Yes, India doesn't have any potassium component reserves. So, to meet the demand of the DAP complex DAP fertilizers, the potash is also used. Hence, this potash is also imported from the foreign countries to meet the demand of the potassium reserves, so that the NPK complex fertilizer bag was filled, which has component of the potash along with the nitrogen and phosphate. So option B is also right answer. So among these, C, the both A option and B option are correct. So here varieties of the crop patterns was given, like Rabi crop, Kharif crop, and Zaid crop. So we need to identify which of the following are crop patterns in India was grown. So first one is the Rabi crop that was sown in the winter season and harvested in the summer season. So this is a right answer only. Kharif crop is also is one of the varieties of the crop pattern in India. This is also right answer. Zaid is also important three cropping pattern, one of the three cropping patterns. So various food and food materials. So for this, all the three types of the crop patterns was made for the varieties to product the for the production of the food, for production of the fiber crops, vegetables, fruits, spices, and condiments, and constitute the some of the important crops that grown in India. So it reflects this all the Kharif crop Rabi and Zaid crop, which reflects the agriculture practice and agriculture patterns in India. So because we can do the diverse agriculture patterns because of the diverse agriculture climate and plurality of the cultures in India, everything are correct statement only. Hence option D, all are correct.